Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and today I'm going to be talking to you about 3 notebooks that I've just bought and why I've bought them. So depending on the kind of person you are, you're either going to absolutely love this video or you're going to find it so super boring. I feel like people are either like into stationery or they're not. So if you're into stationery, hi, you're going to love this video. If you're not, you might want to click off. But basically, I bought 3 new notebooks. And I want to talk to you about why I bought them, why I chose these ones in particular. I'll leave prices and information, everything like that down in the description box. You can go ahead and buy some for yourself. But yeah, I know this is a bit random talking about 3 notebooks, but I wanted to talk to you about these and why I've got them. So if we start with the first one. So first of all, I got these from Amazon. They're about £6, £6.50, something like that. So pretty affordable, and they come in a huge range of colours. Now this is not an advert. I know it sounds like an ad, it's not. I just really like this product. So they came in a whole load of different colours, like really bright ones and quite muted ones. I went for quite muted shades. So the blue's quite bright, the orange is quite bright, but they're not bright compared to the bright ones. These are like the pastel shades. But yes, if we talk about this one, well, first of all, if we talk about the products in general, so they're A5 size, which I think is perfect. They have a pen slot on the side, which I think is great. They also have the elastic band in the same colour, which I also think is lovely to keep it all closed. They have one of these thingy-majiggies, you know, like a, what do you call that? To keep the like a page thing. And then also at the back, there's a slot for any extra paperwork stuff. So they kind of got everything in there. They've kind of got, you know, the pen thing, that to keep it all closed. You've got a section for papers at the back, and you've got the page. Is it like a bookmark? But like a fabric one? I don't know what they're called. Anyway, it's got one of those. They're like a soft, almost padded material on the outside, but they seem like great quality, and the paper is actually really nice as well. So I can be quite fussy with notebooks, and in particular the paper that comes in notebooks, because oftentimes the paper's quite thin, and then I have quite a heavy hand when I'm writing, and quite big writing, and quite often I find that when I write on one side of the paper, you turn it over and you can't really use the other side of the paper because the paper's so thin that you can see everything you've written, and it's also marked the next page. Let me know if I'm the only one who struggles with that. It really winds me up there, because you can feel like you can't write on that back page because it's kind of, you can see the words from the page before. But this paper's really nice. I wouldn't say it's like the best quality paper in the world, but it's definitely nice, and I can definitely kind of get on with it. So basically I bought 3, and I know that's a little bit excessive, but I'm going to explain why. So this first one is a gratitude journal. And I wanted to start a gratitude journal because I know they're good for you. I know you're supposed to do them. I know it's good to like help you feel more grateful and worry less about things that you don't have and appreciate things that you do have. And previously I've tried gratitude journaling, and I would literally just write down, I am grateful for Jeremy, who's my husband. I am grateful that I have food. I am grateful I have a bed. I am grateful for the shower. And it was only when I watched a video by Karen Baginski, who's a yoga teacher on YouTube. I watched a video that she did about gratitude journaling, and she said the way to do it is to list, I think she said 3 or 5 things that you're grateful for, and then list at least 3 reasons why. So for example, I think the example that she gave was, I'm grateful for my dog because when I come home, she greets me and she makes me feel warm and welcome and wanted. I'm also grateful for my dog because XYZ. So give reasons as to why. So rather than just I am grateful for, like I'm grateful for Jeremy, who's my husband, because he helps me with my projects. He's very supportive. He's loving. He is great with my family. Like you can list lots of different reasons. And I think if you do it that way, you start to really understand why you're grateful for what you're grateful for, rather than just a line of like, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, I'm grateful for XYZ. So in the front here, I've written gratitude journal, 3 to 5 things I'm grateful for, 1 to 3 reasons why, and then feel the feels. That was the other thing she said, was to feel the feels. So if you're feeling, you know, like really super happy, and like try and get into that emotion of how you feel as you're talking about how grateful you are for something, and that's how you end up feeling more grateful for things, because you really feel that like thing in your stomach, if that makes sense. So I started on the 8th. Oh, the other thing she said actually, sorry, was to write every 2 days. Apparently it's scientifically proven that it's better if you write every 2 days rather than every single day. So I started on the 8th. We're now on the 13th and I haven't written it again. So I'm obviously not very good at this at all, but it's, you know, it's a start. So on the 8th, I wrote 3 things that I'm grateful for. I'm only going to share the second one because I then watched another video. I can't remember who it was by, but she said to write down, literally write down why you're grateful for your thumb. And she said, you don't have to talk about like a big house and I'm grateful for my car and lots of money and all, like, it doesn't have to be that. It can literally be, I'm grateful for my thumb. So I did that exercise and I wrote down, there's 2 other things, but the one I wrote down was, I'm grateful for my thumb because it means I can write today in my journal. I'm grateful that I can hold and use my camera and can use my thumb to look after myself, food, wash, dress. Now, I think I could have probably written a whole page as to why I'm grateful for my thumb, and I think that's probably what I should have done. I was trying to, is anybody else like this as well? I was trying to be like perfect and keep it just on one page. But what I want to do is just start like writing more and more and more. And, you know, I could have quite easily said, like, I love having my thumb because, and written probably a whole book, to be honest, about why I like having a thumb. So I don't think it's about writing a whole book, but maybe writing a whole page about something you're really grateful for and why. And I think as well, like imagining what it would be like without that thing also helps. So for example, if I didn't have a thumb, I would find it really hard to hold a camera and take photographs. I'd find it hard to dress myself and feed myself. And I'm not saying that people without thumbs can't do these things, but I think I'll just find it harder. So you don't have to be grateful for like big, incredible things. It can literally be like your body, your health, the fact that you can breathe, your hair, like it can be anything small. But when you think about like the thumb, it's funny because the thing with the thumb, I've never really said to myself, oh my God, I'm so grateful I have a thumb. Like I've never ever thought that. And it's interesting that when somebody says to you, actually, okay, do this. If you're watching this, write down like 10 reasons why you're grateful for your thumb, and it'll make you really appreciate your thumb. It does work, honestly. So I'm really grateful for my thumb. So I think this practice is going to work. I just need to be less picky about having just one page and just write as much as I want to write. So that's the first journal. The second one I got is this mushroom shade, and this one is going to be my yoga and meditation journal, diary kind of notes. So I've got a video coming out on Friday in 2 days' time about a big project that I'm going to be working on, and I'm going to be learning about yoga meditation. I'll wait for you to watch that video to learn more. But basically, I've got a notebook here that I'm going to be taking any notes in. So if I read a book, I'm going to write about, you know, quotes and things I'm learning. If I take a course, maybe I'll write things in here and just have lots of information in this book that I can flick through and feel inspired by quotes and different things that I'm learning about, and have it all in one place, and just a place to have my learning in here. And then the third one that I bought is this blue shade, and this is going to be my meditation one. So I started reading this book. This is part of my project that's coming. I'm kind of giving a bit of a spoiler here. But one of the books I'm reading at the moment is Meditation Made Easy, Coming to Know Your Mind. And within the first chapter, it says somewhere, I suggest you keep a journal about your meditation practice. You can use it as minimally as noting down the type of your daily meditation and the length of time you practiced. But if you'd like to write more extensively about your feelings about the practice, that would be great. I especially encourage you to write down any insights that you have during your meditation or in the post-meditation period. I once asked a teenager who I was meditating with if she had any particular insights during her meditation practice, and she said, I realised that I don't have to have an opinion about every thought that shoots through my head. I smiled and said, write that down in your journal and remember that. And then he goes on to kind of explain different things. So I thought that was really interesting, that meditation, you could have a journal about meditation and talk about the process and about kind of if you're struggling like with concentrating, if you really enjoyed the practice, if you thought about someone in particular, if you enjoyed that particular practice, you can save it on your bookmarks or whatever you use to meditate with. So I just think it's quite an interesting thought. So I went ahead and bought a blue one because I thought blue is nice and meditative and zen and chill. So I bought a blue one, and I haven't used this yet. I haven't used it yet, but this is going to be my meditation journal. So for example, so I like Insight Timer. It's a free app. It's got like 1,000, like literally like 80,000, I think, meditations for free. And I love listening to the sound baths at night time to go to sleep. So I don't often journal after those ones, obviously, because I'm asleep after listening to it. But I would like to meditate at least 10 minutes a day. And on the Insight Timer app, there is like a timer section, like a time section. So you just click on there and you can put in the time that you want. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. So I really need to set up like some sort of daily routine where I'm meditating and then journaling about my meditation, where I'm learning and writing my other one, and then where I'm having like a gratitude journal as well. So the three of these together, I know it's excessive, but each one kind of has their own reason and the reason why I bought them and a purpose. And I'm hoping I'm actually going to use them and that I don't just do it twice and then give up. So I'm hoping that because I've spent money on it, because I actually quite like the designs, I think they're quite cute, but they're also quite minimal. I think a lot of notebooks have like flowers and animals and they can be quite decorative. I like that these are simple. I think on a bookshelf it could be quite nice. I did wonder about getting the same colour 3 times, so it's very aesthetic. But actually I prefer having different colours because I know which one's which. Like if I want to do any journaling, I know, okay, that's my meditation journal, that's my gratitude journal, whatever. So I think having 3 colours is good. But I just think it's a great size and a great product. So I kind of wanted to talk to you about the product, but also why I've bought them and what I'm going to be doing with them. So yeah, very quick video today, but I hope you enjoyed looking at these journals with me. Like I said, I will leave them linked down below. They have lots of different colours. These, like I said, are the kind of pastel shades, but they also do brighter shades and kind of different colours as well. So I really would recommend checking them out. I think they're good quality, good size, good price, and I'm really happy with them. So let me know in the comment section down below, how many journals do you have? And do you have a gratitude journal? Do you have a meditation journal? If so, let me know how you get on with them because this is very new to me. I'm still learning. So I'd love to know if you have any advice, any top tips to getting started and also carrying on with those practices. Please do let me know in the comment section down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you come back in 2 days' time on Friday for my big announcement video. I can't wait to share this with you. So make sure you come back for that one. Go ahead and subscribe to my new channel. I'll leave it linked down below and I will see you very soon. Bye.